I am Dark Shadows. This is my channel. This is what if All Might had twins. We are going to do a quick little intro and then we'll do a quick little recap. Let's go. Okay, we left last time with All Might walking along the beach and kind of getting lost in his thoughts and staring off to the sea with thinking back about Sakura, wanting those answers. Now he felt like he was so close to finally get those answers, but he felt like he was still missing something. Couldn't shake the question that the twins had asked. Kind of weird on that deal. That seemed like an important part, especially when they broke down. And it was almost like they got confirmation of something they already knew. But he would be starting to train him. And he would get the closer to know him to find out more answers. He had a feeling getting through them to find out Sakura, he'll have to go through them. So, they started their training that weekend. They slowly but surely he started building rapport with them. He didn't really ask about the course and they didn't really give it. They were more or less trying to be motivators for Midoriya to help him out. And obviously they cleaned up the beach, so while they were motivating Midoriya, Kyle was crushing as many of the stuff while they were there like they were tin cans. And was just cleaning up. And adding into the pile to be recycled. And from there, after a month has went past, he kind of figured that the twins, what their superpower, their quirk was strength and Shars with float. Not on impressive quirks, but quirks, a good quirk nonetheless. Good quirks nonetheless. He couldn't shake the feeling why Kyan was his carbon copy. Didn't ask if there was more than one quirk. Didn't think to ask. And they were both smartasses. Oh, were they both smartasses? They were both polite, but oh my god, you get them going. Yeah. And they were jogging while Midoriya went down. He was getting close to fall. Midoriya was obviously exhausted, and he goes, "Well, then you're giving up already?" Twins kind of gave him a dirty look. Doria, for you doing extra training again, I gotta get stronger. I gotta fast. Buddy, my friend, that's gonna be the complete opposite of what we want. I gotta do as fast as I can. Sometimes going slower is faster. Believe it or not. What? Can't exhaust the body. You gotta give it time to recuperate. Uh, oh, oh. Don't worry, not all is lost. Just come by our place later on. We'll take care of it. Really? Yeah, not a big deal. But again, you cannot exhaust yourself. Sorry, guys. Not a biggie. We'll fix it. All my kind of thinking. What? Wanted to argue with them, but they were right. But why were they giving him false hope to fix it? When yeah, it can technically be fixed, but now it's gonna be a little longer, almost at the last minute. And so, yeah, well, we can fix this where we're still on track. But now you gotta give yourself time to recuperate, buddy. Seriously, stick to the schedule. Okay. Don't worry. Don't pay attention to the mountain in front of you. Look at already the grains of molehills you already passed so far. Okay. Alright. Let's keep on at a slower pace. Oh, yeah, okay. And he sat there and goes, "Oh, okay. Oh, alright." As they went ahead and moved on, they started talking more and more about it. So he sat there and let the children have their moment. He didn't think it could be fixed, just readjusted. So he was already starting to think of how to readjust it. So he'll discuss it in the morning. He hated extra work. But, oh well, can't be helped in this case. Doria thought he was just trying to help when, in all actuality, he was just causing more work in the end. Oh well. This time the children get back up and to go at a more sedated pace. I couldn't help but still think as the children brought it up that they could fix this. It wasn't too late. Like, they were confident on that. Did they know something that he didn't? He didn't think too much about it. Alright, guys, let's call it a day. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. And he wanted to ask the twins about their mother, but he figured he'll wait a little longer. They opened up a little bit more to him. They even about their quirks, so he didn't want to push it too much. But he thought by winter, before the first snow falls, he'll have some answers. So, Midoriya that night came by. He already knew about Kara's healing quirk, and they were quickly able to heal him. Like, they were trying to they healed him and did not reverse the process. They just she helped adjust his body a lot faster to the stuff that he did, which wasn't too bad. It was just so. By the next day, they went to go meet up All Might at the beach. Twins were basically glad to clean up. They realized that he was more focused on Midoriya than them, but they didn't matter. He did include them on training sessions. And he saw that Midoriya was looking well. Better than well. His body was actually quite muscular, like he had been trained the full time for the 10 months. And just in the short months. He checked it out and he goes, okay, the body is technically better. And he was like, because how were they able to fix that? The process that he did, technically, yeah, logically, he was count to do more in that form training type deal, but the way he was doing it was actually slowing down the process, not speeding it up. But after one night, they're able to fix the process and make it seem like he did about 2 years worth of training hard. That way, because, oh, I get, there we go. He goes, how? We said it yesterday. It can be fixed. Not all was lost. We had more than enough time to fix it. I just had to evaluate what was going on. Didn't want to say it out loud because if he thought right. Okay. Do. Because, yeah, with this results, I can pass on all one now. Really? Midoriya was just excited, jumping up and down. Man, calm down. It's just a quirk. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, easy for you, Kara. You have multiple quirks. Chara has definitely is a polymorph. Yeah, it happens. She has more quirks than any of us ever did. Yeah, well, it's not that big of a deal. Come on. This would be, yeah. Deku, are you every now and then they let it slip because they heard it so much from the other students. Midoriya never realized that. Midoriya, hmm? Are you sure you never had quirk? Yeah, the doctor said I couldn't have one. Doctor? Yeah, he said because I didn't have some type of extra joint or something in my toe. That, yeah? Yeah, so he studied. Now that sounds like a doctor from Hydra might correct. Sp- sp- uh, oh dear. The children looked at each other. And you think, oh, what? 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 What makes you say that? Uh, you have something there. Uh, you must get the power transfer over. Sis, what's going on? I think Midoriya's quirk was stolen. Without further testing, I have no idea. But it's a running theory. If that's the case, then that very doctor was stealing quirks all over the different continents is here. Instead of searching in the Americas where they thought he was, he's actually here. Oh man. That means he's here too. Mm-hmm. Midoriya looked at the children. They were getting bummed out again. Now, a few times they've seen it. Uh, uh, hey guys, what's wrong? Uh, we're just missing our mom. Midoriya asked before, um, All Might can. Don't worry about it, Midoriya. It's okay. I, Me and Mom would really like to meet your mom. She's coming back to Japan. Well, let's pass on your car. Oh, okay. But after that, I want answers. We're not leaving here until we get them. Of course. All Might turn into his bigger self, hands him the hair, explains to him he needs to eat it. Ew. Both the twins go, really? Could be worse. Yeah, it could be a lot worse. He could have said he needed blood. He said he needed DNA. I was thinking he might need a DNA from the direct source. Oh my god, brother. Hey, I'm a guy. You take what you can get. No. Disgusting. Eh. Dory eats it and tries not to throw it up. And as they're sitting there and seeing if all for one took, they're sitting around the beach and he goes, okay, now explain to me about what all the sadness is about. All Might sits there. He's in his smaller form. He's finally gonna get the answers he wants after nearly 6 months of knowing these kids. And he's kind of like them quite a bit. You can see a nice sibling relationship between the three of them. You know, would my mom and me be able to meet your mom? No, Daria, that would be impossible. Oh, that is impossible. Is she's not coming back to the Japan? Oh, that's okay. We can save up time and see if we can visit her and at her hearing agency. I, yeah, it actually is quite impossible, Midori, for you two to meet. Or else she would have loved to meet you guys. But yeah, you won't be able to meet her. I'm sorry. What's going on? Why would it be impossible? Does she always travel? Is it in a secret spot? What's going on? Midori, our mother has been gone for over 6.5 years, close to 7 now. Uh, what? God, oh my, quickly goes, what? Gone? What do you mean gone? That she just disappeared? She just walked out? No, not that. The villain All For One came to attack Wakanda, threatened to act like he knew where Wakanda was, and Mom led him to a different area where there's no civilians or anybody, so they could have an all-out fight. Before she could finish, Kyan took a deep breath and took up the rest of it. They fought bravely for the hour, but we think that he was just toying with her. At the last moment, he killed her by ripping her heart out. Uh, uh, the fight was televised, and among the people we saw, Uncle was across the world. He couldn't help. All they had to do was make sure the shields were up. They couldn't go. No one could go out and help her. I still remember the last words he said to her. You took his heart. I think it's only fitting that you give him yours in return. He just tossed her aside like she was nothing. And with that, he left just as fast as he came. And the conversation they had 6.5 months prior on that roof, the question they asked about, for one, Mike jumped up and goes, what? Coughing up blood. I thought that was, oh my god. He's like, uh, uh, he's shaky, cold sweat came down his face. He looked like he was going to be sick. All right, are you? I have to go, Childers. I'll see you tomorrow in training. He gets back to his truck as quickly as he could. He gets back to his apartment without getting into an accident. He, probably because he was more focused on the road than trying to process his feelings when he got into his apartment. He broke down. And on the wall, he sees a photo of a happy couple, a little younger, smiling back at him. Why? Why did you run? I could have protected you. Why did you leave me? Not once did you ever contact me in all that time. It, he couldn't stop the tears from falling from his eyes as they rolled down. He was upset. He spent the whole rest of the day and evening and up to the night realizing the love of his life is gone. The very person that took her mother took her. And throughout the night he didn't sleep well when he kept on having nightmares of that fight. And the very object that All For One threw at him and he caught. Each time it was destroying. He thought it was just a toy or an animal thing. It was just. He woke up early in the morning throwing up. Still sickened what he did. Now it makes sense why she has a ring. He was T'Challa's best friend, or one of his good friends, so after he got himself cleaned up a little bit, he pulled out his phone to call. Hello? He got the answer. T'Challa, it's it's All Might. Hey, Betty, what can I do you for? I've been mentoring for the past 6 to 7 months. A small group of crowd of young kids. Zuka Midoriya. Wow. And Kion and his twin sister, Kira Sherma. Yeah, I know those two. They're incredible, aren't they? But I helped raise them, so yeah. I guess Sakura was with you the whole time? More or less. Or America. Why? I was looking for her. I couldn't find her. I thought maybe she returned to Japan, so I know. Up until then, I've been trying to convince her to talk to you. You need to know she was just as tortured as you. Then why did she leave? I'm sorry, old friend. As much as I want to tell you, I know you have the right to know. This is something you're going to have to figure out on your own. All I can do is look to the twins, and you'll find your answers. Damn it, T'Challa. Why can't you tell me? A long pause came across his bone. Like I said, I think you have a right to know. But it's not my secret to tell. I thought we were friends. You are my friend, and so is she. He goes, leave her not keeping that secret. Keeping that hidden as long as it, for better or worse, has kept them hidden and alive. If that was to get out, I fear that they might be in danger. Ah, you're talking about the twin. Yes, the biggest clue is staring both of them staring you in the face. You just have to think about it. I know you'll figure it out. Just to let you know she ran out of fear. Not because she didn't love you anymore. What? Why would you be? Was it all for one? Did he threaten her? Uh, she told me I could. It wasn't for all for one. She feared your reaction after you made it clear on one subject. It was never going to happen. Even though she loved you enough to let it be. She always wanted to be a mother. She never told me. She never gave her a chance. Toshimi, you always made it clear. So much so that we went and got the procedure. I didn't want to be selfish. She understood your reasons. But every time she brought up the subject, you quickly cut her off and told her. Never gave her a chance to express her feelings. When this all comes to light and you figure out, keep that in mind. You piece together why she ran in fear. Oh, and she was never unfaithful towards you. But that he hung up. All Might sat in the empty apartment with the clock ticking. Thinking. Next thing you know, she get a call on his phone. Hello? Yeah, All Might, are you okay? The soft voice of Kira comes. Yeah, I'm fine. Why? I'll be there for training, like planned. Oh, are you sure? Yeah, why would I be? You're an hour and a half late. What? Oh, I must have I caught up with something. I'm sorry. It's alright. Okay. He gets up and gets ready and drives over. still with a heavy heart, helps them start the majority of Learn One for All. Takes them to UA to learn on the campus, and have recovery there, girl close enough, but something must happen. As they're working out in the gym, recovery girl stands by. She makes the offhanded joke towards Toshi. Alma, if I didn't know any better, I would have said he was your son. And since they're twins, that's your daughter. All Might quickly turns and looks at the recovery girl. What? Well, if I didn't know any better, I would say that those are your children. Those are your twins. They would be about of age now. He'll... But you'll just have to find Sakura to get answers if they are or not. Sakura's dead. Oh. She was killed about 7 years ago. 7.5 years ago, just before me and All For One battle. Good 6 months of that. Well, I guess there's not much we can do. Wait, can we do a test? We could do an immunity test. What test are we looking at? DNA. It is. Maturity. I want to know. I want to put this to bed once and for all. The mother was Sakura. She's wearing her engagement ring. Sakura never got rid of it. Oh, I suppose we could do that. Oh, that boy. Let me get this stuff together. It might take a week or so. We'll do it. Do you want to do it as a secret, or do you want to let them know? I don't know. I honestly don't know what would be best. Our relationship is fragile at best. Then I suggest you talk to them. Lay everything down. Let them know. What if they don't want to know? They already said they're happy not knowing who their father is. They figured he ran out on them. What if I was never given the choice? Oh my, you made your decision if that's the case. You made it clear you didn't want children. I made her afraid. So afraid that she had to run. It was the last thing I ever wanted to do. As a low tear rolls down his cheek. He didn't want her to ever feel afraid of him. To feel scared and lost. He never wanted that. That he made her feel like running was the only option. But he wasn't sure what to do. We could do what is secret for confirmation. All we need is a strand of each of their hair. Then later on, when your relationship develops a little bit more, you can talk to them. bring it up. It will be soon. It won't be too long. Well, why is that? Because I'll be fighting T'Challa for custody. I don't think you win. God damn it, if they turn out to be mine, they're mine. Like I lend them to provide for them and take care of them. Obviously, he has been since the day they were born, if that's the case. He offered her a job. And when they were gone, he could easily told you and left them in your care. Distraught twins. And you can't just get over your injuries. But he made the decision to keep them and care for them. With that, we'll get on to the next episode. Let's get to it. Bye-bye.